So what do you think about this? We got an anonymous email and they said that they had something from a famous killer. They found it at a flea market. So they offered to send it to us, but we can't tell anybody where it came from. We cannot sell it, and we have to keep it in a bulletproof glass case. What do you think it is?
But the place we're going to is a museum that's fairly new, and a nice woman by the name of Amy reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to help identify or authenticate a particular artifact. And since I was in town for Thanksgiving, I asked Amy if today would be appropriate, because it's Friday, it's the day after Thanksgiving. So that's where I'm heading. And Amy, I don't know if she owns it or if she works there, the Crimes of Passion Interactive Museum. Crimes of Passion Museum is inside a place that used to be called Mondo Video A Go-Go. And I knew that guy. He was an interesting, fascinating individual. And actually, he's the one who had the footage of Cielo Drive that we were able to use for 6 Degrees of Helter Skelter. So, still Facebook friends with him, but I think he's dead now. And so Mondo Video Go-Go, which I stumbled on when it used to be in its original location on Vermont when I first moved to LA in the 90s, early 90s. And they had a ton of stuff on the Tate, LaBianca, Sharon Tate, Manson-y stuff, tons of stuff. And I'd never seen that kind of a concentration of things like that. Books that they put together, newspaper articles, and that's amazing stuff that they used to sell. Dirty people. And I don't mean, I'm talking about this place on the right. It's a pretty notorious club. Heliotrope. I've always wanted to live on Heliotrope. So the place we're going to is here on the right, on the corner. And this is a very new place for me. I didn't know anything about it. And when she reached out to me, it's like a true crime museum. And I'm anxious to learn more about it. And I'm also anxious to see this artifact that they want me to look at. I don't know how good I'd be at authenticating things. I don't think I would necessarily be any good at it. But I'm anxious to see it. Crimes of Passion. What's that? Okay, museum parking and museum.
Can you help here?
I'm looking for Amy.
You could, I can talk to you. Are you the guy that's coming to see the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Scott. Just my friend Edwin here, and
Hey guys, how are you guys?
He's going to show us around
Crimes
a little
101. I'm just kidding. Let's get
What's it? What you got a channel?
Well, that's not my channel, but we have the Crimes of Passion channel on TikTok.
And what's it called?
It's called Crimes of Passion on Instagram, and also on our website. So this is the backside, right here. This is where people come in. And then this is when couples come in. The first thing that we do, we give them a crime scavenger hunt. And these are like really famous cases throughout the U.S. and in the California area. These are the front pages of newspaper clippings of different murders. Everything that the couples do from the moment they arrive to the moment they exit is interactive and immersive. So they have to find these crime cases before they come inside when they're coming in.
Yeah.
And then once they come inside, we get them in here. And then we come in here.
Look at that. What a beautiful place.
This is the podium where we actually do the intake. During the intake, we actually we greet them, we check their emails, we talk to them a little bit about like the intake script that we have. Yeah, so the intake script is
I won't shoot that if it's
yeah.
part of
So
the
yeah, I'm
experience.
gonna give it to you. So this is our mission statement. The mission statement says the exhibit is dedicated to all the victims who have lost their lives due to the tragedy of violence and created by the insurgents' emotions. It is difficult to see the truth if you're unwilling to acknowledge the darkness.
Yeah, there you are. I used to know the guy who had her shop on this lot, the Mondo Video Agogo.
Yeah, that's a while back.
Yeah.
So in this part right here, what we do is we introduce the couples. We create a folder. They get a case file. They get a crime case file. It gives them a guide of all the exhibits that they're going to be doing. It's got every single little thing. They have the check boxes right here. They have to check them off. One of the activities, they have to be completely blindfold. And then on the back side, they have a guide of all the different things that they're actually doing.
This place is huge.
Oh yeah, you're going to see it. So what we do is we have them, we do like an intro, we interrogate them. We separate them. We do an incident report, which it's all connected to the crime case. For example, they come in and say, hey, my name is Edwin. Nice to meet you. Johnny, Samantha, so and so. We heard that you work really well together. We're currently conducting research on how couples commit crimes. So because we're a crime-based museum.
Yeah.
So that's the intake that we do with them to get them involved with each other. And then what we do is we send them to different rooms and we ask them, and we create an incident report between them. So they're writing their own.
They're separated?
Yeah, we separate them. And they actually come in and we do like a incident report.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah, we handcuff them together.
Yeah.
They actually come and they get handcuffed and they go into the first room of the entire exhibit. They actually get handcuffed. We handcuff them first on the center part of their hands like this. So they're only allowed to use one pair of hands when they're inside the first room. That first room is based on small case notes. And they'll have 18 minutes to kind of like read small case notes and then do an immersive activity that gets them to work together to get through the entire room. And then they have a score at the very end that gives them like, hey, you're like a perfect pair. You're like still growing together, or you're like a perfect crime match.
Did you ever go, not good? Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, so we have a lot of couples, they have fun, and then we get them inside. They're all handcuffed, and they come inside, and we give them the introduction video. This is Amy. You'll meet her one day.
Oh, cool.
So she gives them an introduction video of what they're actually going to be doing here. And what they do here, once they understand the video, they'll break away and they start doing all their activities. They'll read about small case notes.
Yeah.
They follow the instructions. They check them off. And they can just go randomly here.
All right, I'm not going to be able to, because the music is copyrighted. So
No, yeah, I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah,
This is a general open room.
Yeah.
Where they can go through all different areas, and every case has a difficult activity along with it. So
I see.
We have Lorena Bobbitt right here.
Yeah.
The activity for them would be to toss the peanuts to the cart window and make it to the cart window while they're handcuffed, okay? People spend hours in here.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
There's so much to be done. Then we have the girl in the box. They made a movie about her, right? So we got her story there. A couple take pictures in there. Then we go in here.
Oh, shit, hang on. Oh,
Sorry.
oh.
You okay?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, not at all.
So right here, this is.
I hope I didn't break
No,
it.
you're fine. I want to make sure you're okay. So this is the Zodiac Killer activity. On this one, the couples right there, they have to read the entire story of the Zodiac Killer. And then the exercise for this is that they have to decipher the anagrams that we created for them.
Oh, neat.
So they have to work together to figure out what all these words actually mean.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And that one is the story of the Candyman. That's where they actually blindfold each other. And then we serve them with different kind of flavors of different jelly beans. There's some real funky flavors in there. They have fun with it because these guys used to murder children with jelly beans. So they do the jelly bean activity. They feed each other different kind of, it's fun stuff and immersive.
That's clever, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have Jody Arias. That's what I said, the lies create a spider web, and we try to deceive. So it's all based on murder cases and lies. then we have all the women who mirrored serial killers. Aristophilia, it's called.
What's it called?
Aristophilia. Oh yeah, Amy's gonna talk to you about it. I'm just explaining to you. I'm sure Amy will tell you. But
is this your thing?
Well, it's Amy.
Okay.
Amy's the one that created the concept, and what I do is I build her ideas.
Okay.
She comes up with everything, and I say, okay, let's do it.
I wish I knew you when I had my museum.
Oh yeah, we can do a lot. Trust me, there's so many things.
To the desert.
Yeah. So did you move it over there?
Oh, well, not the museum. We just have everything in storage. Hi, Amy. Hi. Yeah. Well, I wanted to know. We just closed our museum maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and we moved out to the desert. And when you reached out to me, this is the first I've heard of this. And I'm just looking. You got a pretty good profile going on. I mean, you got some great social media, and the people seem to be having such a good time here. When did you actually physically open?
So this one we opened probably 3 years ago.
Okay. And the other one
The other one has been open for 6 years now.
The Love Museum. Yeah. So that must have been. Maybe it was after. I guess I've been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
So the Love Museum opened first, and that is a nice museum.
Yeah. Do you want to go see it?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I haven't seen the front of your building. I came in through the back, so I haven't had a look at it.
Hey, you got to see the front of it because that's the best part.
This is.
Sorry. Look at our big cat up there.
Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. You guys did such an incredible job. Wow, what an amazing place.
It looks really cool from the other side too. But I'll show you the Love Museum.
Oh yeah, I'm very curious to see that too. And so you started with the Love Museum. And so you're into romance, obviously, and death.
I actually work right over there at LA City College.
Yeah.
And I've been teaching psychology and sexuality and all kinds of stuff for years and years. And I just decided, I would ask myself, because the Museum of Death, I'm sure you know all about that. We have that. We had the Museum of Broken Relationships. We had the Museum of Sex up on Hollywood.
Oh, the Erotic Museum, yeah.
And I was like, why isn't there a Museum of Love?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was driving past this building and I was like, I'm just going to see.
Yeah.
And I just reached out to the owners and I was like, if it's meant to be, then it's meant to be. And I asked to rent it and they said yes. And then Edwin is my boyfriend. And so I told him I want to do this. And we just built it up in like 3 months.
No kidding. I mean, that's like proper design. Every room has a story, and it's fascinating that these quizzes and these games that you put together, and this is all stuff that it just came out of your brain. That's why. So show, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about the wallet.
Yeah, we're going to see what it was.
Look at this. Wow. Is this a package? You get this one, you get that one?
No, they have to buy the package.
Okay.
You just go with this
Okay.
They come in here and we write their love stories on there. We watch a little video in here and we separate them. Like, I don't know, do you remember the Aristophanes with the soulmate where Zeus?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, so it's like a Greek story that we started out like these people and then we tried to challenge Zeus and Zeus got mad and he cut us in half. So you would go and then so what you're doing is you're looking for your soulmate.
Yeah.
So you would go that way and I go this way and we have to try to find each other.
Is it dark in there?
Yes.
Wow, what a beautiful room. What a beautiful room. This is incredible. Really, just stunning. like just a maze, a wonderful maze. The clitoris doll. It's beautiful. That's cool. It's clever. Huh. Do you sell those Jenga games next door too? That one, the death one?
Yeah.
That's a cool one.
Would you like one?
Oh, I love those. Sure. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's really nice of you. Thank you. I looked at a couple of those questions. I was like, these are really good. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. I'm glad. I hope
You can go home and play it tonight.
That's so cool, and I will. This is so cool. I didn't know I was going to come out with swag. It does have your name on it, right? Your museum's name?
Maybe.
Did you make these?
Yeah, I did.
Amy Sweet, and there you are.
Steven.
Good. This is this is great. Cool. Well, can we see the thing we were talking about? It's a boyfriend, right?
Yeah, it's a boyfriend. It says to Miss Joyce Dahmer, Mom.
Okay.
Yeah, is bringing me this time. I promise I won't drop Jeff. Jeff's, I don't know, 3 years old now. I have to try for Jeff as potential friends. 1967, Richard Roll.
Okay, so you went a boyfriend. He was a boyhood friend.
No, if you look, they were in love. Yeah, that's the thing. But if you see this letter on the bottom, let me show you this. They were lovers. It's funny. Kirk nicknamed you biggest dickest. Ha ha ha. Jeff, I love it when you sing to me. Your voice is heavenly. When you sing to me Popeye the Sailor Man song. What's that knocking on my door? I bust out. That cracks me up.
So they call him his mother by the first name.
Uh-huh.
Does it have a
And
date?
then Lionel, too.
Yeah.
Dropped off at the zoo. Keep food in. So this guy is saying that he actually made that wallet for Jeff. He asked me, was there a quarter on it?
Really?
Because he said Jeff would always carry quarters. But a problem that I have with this is when I looked up the phones, they used 15 cents. So, I mean, why would he carry a quarter when the payphones were 15 cents?
What's the year on that? You got your thumb. It's right on it. Oh, 75. So he would have been. I think he was. I wonder if he was younger than me. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But
So.
he'd have been very young in 75.
Yeah, but like the writings on the back of it are kind of interesting. I can show you the back of this one. I think this is supposedly Jeff Dahmer. You see Jeff Dahmer? No, you want to see the back?
Richard and Jeff remember this day we went to Gold Star for three-way Rosies. What? You were really good in band. Lionel bought you the best.
I'll see.
Oh, you're as handsome in your uniform. Interesting. So, and that's this guy?
I guess, yes, because that's all these pictures of this guy.
And those were all these pictures in the...
Everything was in including this, everything was in the wallet.
And it was booty shot, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing on the back of this.
Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood, PA. Interesting. So that was a heck of a chock full of wallet. I mean, that was a lot of stuff in there.
I mean, this looks like a really old photo, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I don't know what to make of all this.
And what was the bag just came? Oh, this picture with the bag.
The wallet came in this baggie. We saved everything.
Yeah. So, this is wild. Good for you. I mean, it's an important artifact.
I don't know if it's real. What do you think? What do you think?
Well, I'd say it's really, these pictures aren't new. I mean, this like, they look like newer pictures that have been reprinted recently. You know, this is not what it would look like. I was born in the early '60s, so I remember when all this. I remember the payphones and all that stuff. I know what you mean. There's stuff that makes you go,
So you think that this would be more faded?
Well, no, I could tell by the edges because it would have been a perfect circle. So this is somebody printed this. I'm sure of that. Because that is a style of photo. That, like, well, again, this one, well, no, that one's not. This is, for instance, that's a Polaroid. That's a photo of a Polaroid. That's not. Do you know what I mean? That's somebody took a picture of a picture and made that one. That looks real. I remember we used to get pictures like that in school. But yeah, so it's hard to say. It is really hard to say for sure.
It's like, why would somebody go to all this trouble? And why would they deny it in the first place? Because the first place...
The idea that it came to you like that, just like here, I don't want a thing for it, I just don't want it. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
What's weird is that he sent you a certificate of authenticity without you asking. That's weird.
Yeah. Here it is. Contains a letter. Would be possible for me. I'm sorry to bother you. You're not bother. He's gonna. Did I find any way to the?
That original Ouija board and Dahmer's dagger after a museum in Tennessee. To this day, none of us are sure what will have the Dahmer
doll collection.
I got to go. I didn't get into the apartment, but I went to the building before they destroyed it and got pictures sitting on the back steps in Milwaukee.
Here's the part where it says he says, I told Richard someone gifted you a wallet and a letter dated 1970. He stated, Richard Mark, I never owned or carried a wallet in the 1970s. Artists of men back in the 1960s were so vain we didn't carry wallets in our back. Oh, sorry about this. In our back pants. Jeez, because they wore tight things. That's what he was telling us. I feel this wallet is fake. This lady has been swindled. I hope she didn't pay for it. So this was his initial one, but then this was the one when I showed him the letter, he's saying he's in shock. So I don't know. Well,
I'm glad that you're representing it that way because that's being safe for you. Because you also, it's important to be objective and go. Yeah, so I get that 100%. I totally get that. There you have it, two really good museums, and Amy and Edwin did an amazing job putting those together. Obviously, it's a passion, and I can kind of commiserate with the expenses of having to do something like that. But they have the passion for what they're doing, and I love that. And I love the fact that she put this artifact, the wallet, out there, not claiming it 100%. Here's the paper trail. This is how we got it. This is weird, you know. So some of it makes sense, and some of it doesn't. So. You know, that's why we did this video. She asked me, and now we're asking you. So feel free to put your comments down below, and Amy will read them, so will I, and maybe we'll get to the bottom of it. It's a fascinating document or a fascinating artifact, either way you look at it. But Amy and Edwin put together an amazing package. These two museums are on Melrose, East Hollywood, at a street called Heliotrope. And I thank Amy and Edwin so much for allowing me to visit the museum and document the museum. I highly recommend it. I hope you'll visit it too. It's a fantastic addition to Los Angeles. So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. And virtual sightseeing for everyone. What a cool museum. Thanks again.
All right, Scott. Have a good night.
You heard me.